This video shows you how to create a heat and humidify set of processes in PsyChart. We will create a couple of state points on the chart and then create a heating process and a humidification process between those points. Click the Chart menu. Click Define State Point or Process. Our first point will be the outdoor air condition, which is 40 degrees dry bulb and 35 degrees wet bulb. Enter 40 degrees for the dry bulb temperature. Check the box that will let us enter the wet bulb temperature. Enter 35 degrees for the wet bulb temperature. Enter OSA for the name of this outside air point. Click Create State Point. Here is our outside air point. Our heat and humidify processes will first heat the air and then humidify the air to reach the final point of 55 degrees dry bulb and 90% relative humidity. For our new point, change the dry bulb temperature to 55 degrees. Check the RH box to let us enter relative humidity. Enter 90% relative humidity. We need to recheck the box for dry bulb in order for our point to be based on dry bulb temperature and relative humidity. Enter HUL2 for the name of our new point. Click Create State Point. Here's our new point. We want to create two processes. The first process will be that of heating the air from point OSA to a new point, and the second process will be that of humidifying the air from that point to our final point, HUL2. Click the Humidify tab. Select the Heat and Humidify tab since we want to create a heating process followed by a humidification process. The Type option lets us specify the type of water used to humidify the airstream. Select Spray. For the coil entry input, we need to specify the point for the air before it passes the heating coil. That's our outside air point, OSA. For the humidifier exit point, we want to specify the point for the air as it leaves the humidifier. Select our point, HUL2. The coil exit point is the condition of the air as it leaves the heating coil and before it enters the humidifier. Let's name the new point HCL. For the flow input, enter the CFM of air that will flow past the heating coil and then go through the humidifier. Enter 1000 CFM. For the enthalpy, H, of the water added in the humidification process, let's leave it at the default value for spray of 38. Note that when we selected the spray option earlier, the value of H was automatically changed to 38. Click Create Humidify Process to create our two processes. The red process line going from OSA to HCL is the heating process that takes the 1000 CFM of outside air from 40 degrees to 86 degrees without changing the absolute humidity level, W. The brown process line going from HCL to HUL2 is the process that starts at the entrance of the humidifier and ends at the exit point of the humidifier. Now let's create a new chart for the current project and recreate these same points and processes by using the built-in example. Click the Chart menu. Click Add Chart to add another chart to the current project. We are now in chart number 2. Open the Define State Point or Process dialog again. Click the Humidify tab. Click the Heat and Humidify tab. Now let's take a look at the built-in Heat and Humidify example. Click the Example drop-down Help button. The text of this drop-down help window describes the same points and processes that we created earlier. Click the Click Here item to create the 3 points and 2 processes that we created earlier. We can see that the points and processes are the same on Chart 2 as the ones we created earlier for Chart 1. Thanks for watching.